I'm in the process of finishing my last book in the trilogy, and I've been writing novels for years now. I've been trying to write one 90,000 word novel a year for the last dozen years or so. And I do it for my own enjoyment and I do it for fun. It's a creative expression and I've gotten a lot out of it, but it's grown less entertaining, less enjoyable, and more of a task. I'm not new at this creative writing thing. I've got all kinds of books. I've studied hard. I've grown as a creative writer. I mean, just look at some of my book stash that I've got here. The Writing Life by Annie Dillard. Good book. She's fantastic. She's a published poet. She also wrote other literature. She's a Pulitzer Prize winner. I mean, read her stuff. That's fantastic. I even have The Art of Fiction, and I've read through this and studied it in depth. How about The Short History of Fantasy? It took me a while to figure out what genre I really wanted to write in, and it turns out I really like fantasy. And so it took me a while to find my groove, but my last 5 or 6 novels that I've written have all been fantasy. And The History of Fantasy helped me put it all in perspective. The 7 Points of Right, good little book. Getting the words right, very important for word selection. How to rewrite and edit. I do not like to edit. Edit is really the work part of the whole writing. Here's Characters and Viewpoints. How fun is that? That's an Oscar Scott Card book. He has written a lot for the amateur creative writer, and so he's got a lot of good material. Here's another one on characters, emotions, and viewpoints. And then The Cambridge Companion. It's practically a textbook. It's not too thick and totally doable. Every one of these books taught me a little something about the craft of writing stories, and I look forward to being able to tell a full story in either a flash fiction, 750 to 1,000 words, or trying to capture a scene in a micro fiction, 100 words. It'll be very interesting. Thank you for joining me on this journey.